Welcome back to the fifth and final round with green-black or a Golgari midrange. It's a standard deck and a standard friendly league. Currently 3-1. Got kind of run over in that last round. Hopefully close out 4-1 here. So we have a turn 1 Lenore Elf, which unless it gets killed, leads to a turn 2 Wild Growth, and then a turn 3 Reaper or Vraska if we draw a land. I can keep this. We just need to draw into lands. I think I mentioned in the last, or one of the last rounds, I don't like keeping hands that need to have more than one thing. For example, this hand just needs to draw into a couple lands and it's fine. If a hand needs to draw into lands and threats, or threats and removal, or something to that effect, if it needs to draw into more than one type of thing, that's what I try to avoid. Okay, so it looks like they are a more graveyard-based green-black deck. So I will have access to 4 mana. I could drop a Vraska and hope I draw into a land. Actually, I think that's what I want to do. My other option was play a Midnight Reaper, or play the Merfolk. But I actually really just like the idea of putting a Planeswalker in play. Now if I draw into a land, I can play Vivian Reed next turn. Guess I should have specified what type of land, huh? I decided the Lenore Elf wasn't important enough to keep around. I have plenty of lands. Playing Carnage Tyrant next turn isn't that relevant since I have Vivian Reed I can drop, so I decided to sacrifice it to draw another card. So in the mirror, I assume things slow down a bit. Again, I'm pretty new to Standard here. So if I was just looking at more grindy cards, be something like this. So most of green-black's creatures are value-based, so cast down is not as important. The reason why to consider Assassin's Trophy is to take out a Planeswalker. Actually, they do use the graveyard in their version. I think I like that. Slow it down a little bit. I still have plenty of 2-drops to kind of get me there. Just play Seeker Squire first instead of the Merfolk because I want to trade creatures and the Jade Light has a better body than the Squire. Kind of intrigued by this card here. Now that I know they're that involved in the graveyard, I definitely want to bring in the 2 more death scavengers if we get a game 3 here. I don't want to attack because any removal spell would mean my Vrask is dead. Now they need 2 removal spells. Opponent's deck is interesting. I really like that enchantment that flips in this guy right here. Flips into a... the green-black is Ganta. Again, I'm pretty new to Standard, so I really haven't seen too many of these cards, and this looks pretty sweet. wasn't expecting Vivian to die, which is why I was okay with getting rid of that 5th land. I also wasn't expecting it to draw into another one, so... If they're not careful, whatever they bring back here, they have to discard. Probably just grabbing dead weight to kill one of my creatures. Okay. Okay. I want the Assassin's Trophy to take out their land. Okay. My opponent saw enough there. Planeswalkers just overpowered them, and they didn't have enough removal. Sorry I didn't talk too much on that one. I didn't think there was really much... There weren't too many creative lines for me in that match. But the deck itself, I think, is pretty sweet. I think the format is interesting, and I'm excited to learn more about it. Comment if you saw any lines that you thought I should have taken, especially in that loss I had. Wasn't sure if I took the correct line and choosing which creatures to destroy. Anyways, I'll see you in the next league.